Yeah. Test. Okay, GG. GG. Huh? What the fuck is that even, man? God bless. Let's go. Then Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, make yourself 2 trumpets of silver, of beaten work you shall make them, and you shall use them for summoning the assembly and for the settling out of the camps. And when they blow them, all the assembly shall gather themselves to you at the entrance of the tent of meeting. But if they blow only one, then the leaders of the heads of the thousands of Israel shall gather themselves to you. And when you blow an alarm, the camps that are encamped on the east side shall set out. And you blow an alarm the second time, the camps that are encamped on the south side shall set out. They shall blow an alarm for them to set out. But when the congregation is to be gathered together, they shall blow, but they shall not sound an alarm. And the sons of Pharaoh, the priest, shall blow the trumpets. This shall be for you a perpetual statute to your generations. And when you go to war in your land against an adversary who oppresses you, then you shall sound the alarm with trumpets, so that you may be remembered before Jehovah your God and be saved from your enemies. Also in your days of rejoicing and on your appointed appointed feasts, and at the beginning of your month you shall blow the trumpets over your burnt offering and over the sacrifice of your peace offerings, and they shall be a reminder on your behalf before your God. I'm Jehovah your God. Now it was in the second year, in the second month, on the 12th day of the month, that the cloud was taken up from over the tabernacle of the testimony. It was in the second year, in the second month, on the 12th day of the month, that the tabernacle was taken up from over the cloud was taken up from over the tabernacle of testimony. And the children of Israel set out on their journeys from the wilderness of Sinai. Then the cloud settled down in the wilderness of Paran. The children of Israel set out on their journeys from the wilderness of Sinai. The children of Israel set out on their journeys from the wilderness of Sinai. Then the cloud settled down in the wilderness of Paran. Okay. And they set out for the first time according to the commandment of Jehovah through Moses. And the standard of the camp of the children of Judah set out first according to their companies, and over the entire company of Nashon, the son of Aminadab, and over a company of the tribe of the children of Issachar was Nethanel, the son of Zoar, and over the company of the tribe of the children of Zebulun was Eliab, the son of Heon. And the tabernacle was taken down, the sons of Gershon, the sons of Mattai, who carried the tabernacle set out. And the tabernacle was taken down, and the sons of Gershon and the sons of Merari who carried the tabernacle set out. And the standard of the camp of Reuben set out according to their companies, and over the entire company of Elisur, the son of Shedeur, and over the company of the tribe of the children of Simon was Shelumiel, the son of Zurishadai. And over the company of the tribe of children of God was Elisaph, the son of Doel. Okay. And the Kohathites who carried the holy things set out, and the tabernacle was set up before their arrival. And the Kohathites who carried the holy things, the Kohathites who carried the holy things set out, and the tabernacle was set up before their arrival. And the standard of the camp of the children of Ephraim set out according to their companies, and over the entire company of Elishama the son of Amihud, and over the company of the tribe of the children of Manasseh was Gamaliel the son of Padazahur, and over the company of the tribe of the children of Benjamin was Abidan the son of Gideoni. Funny. And the standard of the camp, the standard of the camp of the children of Dan, which was the rear guard of all the camps, set out according to their companies, and over the entire company of Ahizer, the son of Amishadai. And the standard of the camp of the children of Dan, the standard of the camp of the children of Dan, which was the rear guard of all the camps, set out according to their companies. And over the company was Ahizer, the son of Amishadai. The standard have a different meaning. Measure the norm then, or the level of quality. The standard, okay, this is like the quality of the camp, which is down. Here the camp set out according to their companies, and over the entire company of Ahizer, the son of Amishadai, and over the company of the tribe of the children of Asher, was Pagiel, the son of Okran, and over the company of the tribe of the children of Naphtali was Ahira, the son of Enan. This is the order in which the children of Israel set out according to their companies when they set out. And Moses said to Joab, the son of Reuel the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law, "We are setting out to the place concerning which Jehovah said, I will give it to you. Come with us and will treat you well, for Jehovah has promised good to Israel." But he said to him, "I will not go, but rather I will go in my own land and to my own relatives." So Moses, please don't leave us. Moses, please don't leave us, for you know where we encamped in the wilderness, and you will be eyes for us. Wait, what the fuck? I don't understand what's happening. Wait, numbers 10. When number 10 is still in version, it'll be the I understand the first part. Number 10, I understand the first part, right? About trumpets, how to summon the people, but and they said that the first time according to the command of Jehovah through Moses. Now it was the second year, the second month, the 12th day of the month, that the cloud was taking up from over the tabernacle. Children of Israel said the children of Sinai, and the cloud fell down in the wilderness of Paran. So God moved from here to there. Okay. They said according to the commandment, the first according to the commandments, and over a company of the tribe Israel, blah blah. Tabernacle is taken down and the standard, okay. Kinda understand it. So God ran away, not ran away, God moved away and they had to go to God. I'm guessing, I'm not sure. And over the company of the tribe, but please don't leave us, for you know where we encamp in the wilderness, and you'll be eyes for us. And if you go with us, whatever good Jehovah does for us, he'll do for you. So they set out from the mountain of Jehovah 3 days' journey, with the Ark of Covenant of Jehovah setting out before them. 3 days' journey to seek out a resting place for them. And the cloud of Jehovah was over them by day when they set out from and set when they set out from the camp. And when the ark set out, Moses said, "Rise up, O Jehovah, and let your enemies be scattered, and let those who hate you flee before you." And when it came to rest, he said, "Return, O Jehovah, to the 10,000 of Israel." And the people became like those who murmur about their misfortune in the ears of Jehovah. And when Jehovah heard, his anger was kindled, and the fire of Jehovah burned among them and consumed some of the outskirts of the camp. And the people cried to Moses, and Moses prayed to Jehovah, and the fire abated. Stopped. What does abated mean? Make something less intense. Ah, so it's not stop, let's make it less intense. And the name of the place was called Tabarak because of the fire Jehovah had burned among them. And the mixed multitude that was among them lusted exceedingly, and the children of Israel also wept again. Who shall give us meat to eat? We remember the fish which we used to eat in Egypt for nothing, the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions in the garden. But now our palate is gone, and there's nothing but at all but this manna to look at. What is manna? Manna signifies the heavenly Christ. What is manna? The sweet gum. Huh. I think I remember something like this. He gave them some kind of food or some shit. Now the manna was like coriander seed, and its appearance like the appearance of bdellium. Who the fuck made that word? Bdellium, bruh. The fuck is bdellium? A fragrant resin produces numbers of trees. Who the fuck named that word? Bdellium, man. What the fuck is bdellium?
Delium.
Oh, of course, it's delium, not bdellium. My bad.
Delium.
That has to be a container for the most fucked up word ever, man. It's delium, not bdellium. Of course it is. My bad. Fucking hell. The people went about and gathered it and around it between two milestones, or beat it in a mortar. Then they boiled it in pots and made cakes of it, and its taste was like the taste of cakes baked in oil. And when the dew fell on the camp at night, the manna would fall with it. You must have heard people weeping throughout their families, each at the entrance of the tent. And the anger of Jehovah was kindled greatly, and Moses was displeased. And Moses said to Jehovah, "Why have you treated your servants badly? Why have I found your favor in your sight? Favor in your sight, that you have put the burden of these people upon me. Did I conceive all these people, or did you bring them forward, so that you should say to me, carry them in your bosom, and as a nurse carries their child into the land which is for to give to your fathers? From where should I get meat to give to all these people, for they weep before me, saying, give us meat, so that we may eat? I am not able to bear all these people alone to favor me. And if this is the way you deal with me, please kill me at once, if I have found favor in your sight, and do not let me see my wretchedness." What the fuck? And if this is the way you deal with me, please kill me at once. For if I have found favor in your sight, and do not let me see my wretchedness. So Jacob said to Moses, "Gather to me 70 each from the Israel, whom you know are the elders of the people of their officers, and bring them to the meeting, and have them stand there with you. Then I'll come down and talk with you there, and take out the spirit who is upon you, and put him upon them, and they shall bear the burden of the people with you, so that you do not bear it alone. I will take all the Spirit who is upon you, and will put him upon them, and they shall bear the burden of the people with you, so that they do not bear it alone. And you shall say to the people, sanctify yourselves for tomorrow, and you shall eat meat. For we have wept in the ears of Jehovah, saying, who will give us meat to eat? For it was well with us in Egypt. Therefore Jehovah will give you meat, and you shall eat it. You shall eat not 1 day, not 2 days, not 5 days, not 7 days, not 20 days, but a whole month, until it comes out from your nostrils and becomes loathsome to you, because you have rejected Jehovah who is among you, and you have wept before him, saying, why did you ever come out of Egypt? But Moses said, the people among whom I am are 600,000 on foot, and you have said, I will give them meat that they eat for a whole month. Will flocks of herds be slain for them to sanctify them, or will the flesh be the sea be gathered together for them to satisfy them? And Jehovah said to Moses, has Jehovah's hand become short? Now you see whether my word will come to pass for you or not. So Moses went out and told the people the words of Jehovah, and he gathered 70, each one from the elders of the people, and set them around the tent. And Jehovah came down in the cloud and spoke to him, and he took the Spirit who was upon him, and he put him upon the 70 elders. And when the Spirit rested upon them, they prophesied, but they did not do so again. But the two had remained in the camp. The one was Eldar, the name of the other Medad, and the Spirit rested upon them. Now they are among those who were registered, but they had not gone out to the tent, and they prophesied the camp. And a certain young man ran and told Moses and said, and what Eldad and Medad are prophesying in the camp. And Joshua, the son of Nun, the attendant of Moses, one of his chosen men, answered and said, my lord Moses, restrain them. But Moses said to him, are you jealous for my sake? On that all Jehovah's people were prophets, and Jehovah would put his Spirit upon them. And Moses returned to the camp, he and the elders of Israel. And the wind went forth from Jehovah and brought quails from the sea, and let them fall beside the camp on the journey on the side of the day's journey on their side, around the camp, and about 2 cubits above the surface of the earth. Quails. Fucking quails. Quails is a wee bird. Why you brought from the sea, man? That's a quail. How do you bring a quail from the sea? What the fuck? Okay. And the people rose up all that day, and all the night, and all the next day, and they gathered the quail. He who gathered least gathered 10 homers. What's homers, man? What is a homer? Pigeons! It's fucking pigeons. Okay. While the meat was still between their teeth before the stew, the anger of Jehovah was kindled against the people, and Jehovah struck the people with a very severe plague. And the name of the place was called Kibroth Hatava, because there they buried the people who lusted. From Kibroth Hatava, the people journeyed to Hazeroth, and they remained at Hazeroth. And God is cruel, man. And Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Cushite woman who he had married. For he had married a Cushite woman, really? And Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Cushite woman who he had married. For he had married a Cushite woman. I'm starting to trip out, man. And they said, has Jehovah indeed spoken only to Moses? Has he not also spoken to us? And Jehovah heard. Now the man Moses was very meek, humble, more than anyone else who was on the face of the earth. Okay, so Moses was very humble.
Meek. Meek. Meek.
Okay, so it's like a humble type shit. And so Jehovah spoke to Moses and to Aaron and to Miriam, you three come out to the tent of meeting. So the three of them came out. Then Jehovah came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood at the entrance of the tent and called Aaron and Miriam, and when they had both came forward, he said, hear now my words. If there is a prophet among you, I, Jehovah, will make myself known to him in a vision. I will speak with him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so. He is faithful in all my house. With him I speak face to face, even openly and not in riddles. And he beholds the form of Jehovah. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant, against Moses? And the anger of Jehovah was kindled against them, and he departed. And when the cloud had departed from over the tent, there Miriam was leprous, as white as snow. Leprous means like has holes in it, right? Nice.
Leprous.
Oh, I'm retarded. Of course I know what leprous means. It's leprosy, the little disease or whatever. I'm just stupid. Snow and now turned down. I'm mistaken it for porous because I have autism. Okay, and Aaron turned toward Miriam, and there she was leprous. And Aaron said to Moses, oh Lord, please don't lay this sin upon us that we have full foolish committed. Please don't let her be like one dead, whose flesh is half consumed. When he comes out of his mother's womb, and Moses cried to Jehovah, saying, please hear our God, please. And then Jehovah said to Moses, if her father had just spat in her face, would she not bear her shame 7 days? Let her be shut up outside the camp 7 days, and after that she may be brought in again. So Miriam was shut up outside the camp for 7 days, and the people did not set out until the Miriam had been brought up again. After the people were set from Hazaroth and encamped in the wilderness of Paran. Okay. Top G. GG. I am at 12:16. Very nice.